Art. It stimulates the senses. It can inspire and delight us, bring joy into our lives, and express our deepest sorrows. There are over 83,000 works of art in the collection of the Minneapolis Institute of Art, a collection that spans more than 5,000 years and represents the diverse cultures of the world. The number of works of art that can be placed on view is but a fraction of the museum's holdings. So, how can we get a sense of a collection this large, this deep? Studies indicate that the average amount of time a visitor spends looking at a work of art in the museum is 27.2 seconds. Doesn't seem like much, but it would take you 26 days of continuous viewing at that rate to see the entirety of the collection. So, how can we get a sense of the enormity of it without spending an entire month looking at objects? The concept of absorbing information at a high rate of speed is not a new one. The world moves faster and faster every day, and the amount of information we consume is ever increasing. Technology has always played an important role in how we see art. When we see works displayed together in a sequence, the works begin to create relationships. Can we make connections between these images of artwork? Can we find meaning in these relationships? The large screen is displaying images of artworks from the museum's collection at a rate of 10 objects per second. In the time it's taken me to say these few short sentences, you've seen roughly the same amount of works that an average visitor sees on an entire trip to the museum. Now, at this rate, it seems impossible to derive any meaning. Or does it? Let's begin a series of short exercises. Rembrandt's Lucretia, for example. 1x10. Almost half the time an average visitor spends looking at a work of art in the gallery. One image, 10 seconds. Now, let's look at twice as many images in the same amount of time. 2x5, or 2 images, 10 seconds. And again increase. Now, 4 images in 10 seconds. 4x2.5. What did we learn here? Let's move on. Now, we're going to speed things up with a simple 1 image to 1 second ratio. 10x1. 20x.5. We're starting to move much faster now. We see more relationships as more objects appear. Now, much faster, at 40x.25. We see a nice-sized exhibition worth of material in 10 seconds. We're doing great. Now let's clear our minds and take a very small break by closing our eyes and imagining a field of black. Are you ready? Let's get things really moving. 50x.2. We're ramping up just slightly, seeing objects from many areas of the collection together. At 75x.133, we're really picking up the pace. Entire historical periods fly by in a matter of seconds. Reaching our final speed, 100x.1, objects are now reaching us at a peak speed of 10 per second. Images, artwork, time, history. We've seen a great deal, so what did we learn? It is possible that somewhere in all of this is a clue to understanding the climate of any time, including our own.